Hey guys, I wanted to come really quick and pull cards, see where the energy is at, see if we got any blind spots or if there's any confirmation that is needed. You got part of me, I'm still in my little transition aspect of ascending, so I still am stuffy, but I'm gonna take some medicine in a little bit. I just took some not so long ago, but yeah. I think I'm gonna pull travel, then I'm gonna do tarot deck. So this must say traveling a distance. Distance needs some answers. Why did I just do that? Open that back. I want to close the door, but I feel like it needs to be open. Why did you just do that blind spot? Somebody trying to hide something? Do we got hiding business? Oh boy. Hide and seek. You will be found. Don't worry. What is needed? What's going on? Don't cross the line. Ay, ay, ay. We will listen and obey. I hope so. That's funny. As soon as I close that door, it reminded me of sneaky bit. It's like, why you just do that? Open it back. Don't cross the line. You're doing something you're not supposed to be doing. You should stop. Turn on the radio. Be available to receive. Slow down and listen. Need a lift. Back up and start over. Unlock the door. That's funny. I just spoke of unlocking the door too. That's funny. Don't cross the line. Unlock the door. Turn on the radio. Slow down and listen. Back up and start over again. This is funny. It sounds like everything I just said before I even started. Like the cards actually came out. Needed enters. The enter would be don't cross the line. But then you gotta trust your instincts. Because it's turn on the radio. There's a block somewhere where you're not receiving. Slow down and listen. What's that word I want to use? Impulsive behavior? You can't do that. You gotta slow down. And listen. Well, this reminded me of an argument. You know, it's like going back and forth. You just say things. And the person could be telling you something, but you're so upset that you're not listening to them. And it's important too. That's that back up and start over. You're gonna think about it later. If this already happened, you're gonna think about what was said later on. Alright too. That's just what that is. I'm gonna pull some out of tarot. Working with others in reverse. The World card. There's 3 cards that came up. That's funny. That's 3 for 3. Yeah, there's a block somewhere. Something's blocked. It's part of the World card. It's not complete. It's not going all the way around. Something stops. Then turn on the radio. Somebody feels left out. There's communication happening in the area where you're not at. These people are outside. The communication is coming off like it's inside. It seems like it's an argument. It seems like an argument happened. And you're going to recognize it later on what they were saying. This communication happened when y'all was arguing or whatever. You didn't receive it. It is working with others. The others came out in reverse. This is manifestation wands, but it's in reverse. Whatever the conversation was about, the information didn't go through like it was supposed to. You got the World card. It should have went from there to there, but somehow it stopped. They didn't listen. I keep hearing impulsive behavior. I'm going to have to Google that word. I'm honestly not sure what it means, which helps me to understand the eternal aspect is giving this information. It's like, I don't even know what that word means, yo, honestly. I want to say it seemed like an argument, like just reacting so quickly. But I'm going to Google it to see what it means personally. You can too if you want to, but that's what this reminds me of. And that word just keep coming in my head to say impulsive. Impulsive behavior. And it's in the dark. Ouija. You're seeking about your foundation. It's based off working with others. Need a lift. That's so funny. It goes together. Need a lift. It's part of your seeking. You will find joy. Psalms 11. Did I say that right? Psalm 16.11. You will find joy. I think I want to read this paragraph too. Give me a minute. On bad days, you may feel like you have a flat tire. Nothing seems to go right for you, and God may seem very far away. Jesus can be like that car jack that lifts us up higher so we can see things a little bit better. He takes away the old flat feelings and makes us feel more like smiling. That's definitely what that is. You need a lift. It's your foundation. You're not listening. Impulsive behavior. That's something I want to keep saying. That's just the energy I'm getting to say. Slow down and listen. Somebody don't want to cooperate. Turn on the radio, and in the moon card came out. It goes with what you're seeking, and then the lift to. You have to back up. You got to go back and listen, or talk about it. But I feel the energy, as I said before. You're gonna think about what they said later on. Take that moment you weren't trying to hear, but it's just like how you say something and later on you be like, I wish I would have said it this way, or this is that energy. You're gonna recognize it later. Cause the moon card came out, so in the dark, you totally missed the communication. But turn on the radio card came out, and back up and start over. I need more cards for this. Don't cross the line and unlock the door, and the world card. And so it didn't go through. What was supposed to came through. Whatever got communicated, this is all communication. In the dark too, though, the moon card came out because you missed it. It wasn't so obvious. Maybe they didn't say it in the way that you expected to hear it. That's one thing I noticed, honestly. I tell people, even though I'm doing this translation right now, you can tell somebody what they need to hear, but since it's you, they miss it. But as soon as somebody else said it to them, it clicks. Even though y'all said the same exact thing, as soon as somebody else said it to them, it clicks. It seems like that could be the same energy, how they recognize it. Like, damn, she said that same thing, or he said the same thing. It's in the dark. It may take for somebody else to say it for you to recognize it, where it's more obvious. I don't know. Maybe a little trust aspect. I don't know. Some people just listen to certain energy from certain people, even though it's the same energy. What do we got with don't cross the line? Queen of Cups. Ooh, your spouse. Ooh, communication is in reverse. How are you talking to your partner? Queen of Pentacles, your communication came in reverse. This is talk to me nicely. You may not be talking so nicely. That's why it's not reciprocating for them. They left out. That's exactly what that is. Ay, ay, ay. Talk to me nicely. Jeez. Pull a little bit more for that. So this is the female. This is the female. She goes with what's being seeked. The foundation is the cup. The Queen of Cups came out, and she's coming in reverse. The communication is in reverse. So just coming in the energy this time as into not speaking so kindly. And that song came out, talk to me nicely. At least that just that quote of words. That's why I definitely feel like an argument happened. Hangman, change perspective. You're headed somewhere. Injustice in reverse. The Knight of Swords is headed towards you. It's at the bottom of the deck. Knight of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Let me take a look at this really quick. Yeah, justice came out. They don't understand it. It's the way that it's being received. It's the way that they're speaking. That's why it's justice in reverse. There's no justice happened in this aspect. Because communication is in reverse and so is justice. They're both in reverse. You headed somewhere in the dark. You maybe want to talk to somebody else about your foundation. And this is just how I just explained it. You may understand a little better when they say it to you, other than the way that they said it to you, if that makes sense. Hangman. Gotta change your perspective on whatever got talked about. I'm not sure what got talked about. Let me see. Travel. It seems like working with other people, honestly. It's in reverse. You gotta change your perspective. Who's following you? That's funny to me. But pardon me. But tasty. Tastes like water. Tastes like water. Who's following you? Your foundation, yo. It's the cup again. Is your cup, would they be drinking in their cup? Are you a drinker? Feel the energy they're a drinker. And not of water, alcohol. That might could have even started the argument, honestly. Who's following you? Come follow me, Jesus said. Also intriguing, you have to work together with somebody. That's the change perspective. Safe in the light. I am the light of the world. Yeah, this is collab work. Somebody don't want to do that for sure. Intriguing. Intriguing energies. What's the numbers we got? I don't think numbers is important as much, but I still want to see really quick if we got any of that match. Yeah, we got the 8 and we got 18. It's your foundation in the dark. This is things that's happening behind closed doors. Communication. We got 11. We got any ones? We ain't got no ones. We got 12 though, but 12 is in reverse. Justice and Hangman go together. And they both in reverse. They're both upside down energies at the moment. But I ain't got no tissue. I'm about to wrap this up because I feel like I got to do that. I just swallowed that one. That's kind of filthy, but oh, Jesus. This be that, I want to say live business, but I ain't recording live, but I technically am. I recorded it, and then, you know, I don't normally edit it. I just send it out. But this be that live business where people don't be wanting things to be seen, yo. Like, did you just swallow that? Yes. For you guys' sake, because I wanted to actually just spit it out, but I'm trying to focus right now, you know. But I feel like everybody consume of mucus, whether they want to admit it or not, or eat boogers, because it's already in your body, yo. Your nose, all that is in the same area. It's all in together, okay? So you eat boogers all the time and consume mucus all the time, you know, so I don't feel too bad about it, you know? It's just one of those, oh, Jesus. But seriously, back to this energy. A couple more from travel. Communication getting missed. It's the way it's being delivered. It's a spouse. You're gonna recognize it later. And you headed somewhere. Where are you headed to? Resting in God's lap. Come to me and I will give you rest. That is funnily awesome. It's about the way it's delivered. That's funny. Jesus says, when we are tired, we can rest in him. He is like a giant headrest or soft cushion for us. Our physical bodies get tired, but so does the inside part of us. The place where we feel fear, anger, or sadness. Yeah, you go to somebody that you know will reciprocate, you know, and that's when you're going to recognize it. Or it can even be with yourself, honestly. Because I say that in the form because when you buy yourself, you receive better. At least that's how I naturally operate. Like, I receive more than having somebody else there telling me this information. It's like, I already know. And you don't have time to resonate everything that just happened. That's the only way to explain it. It's the energy. Quite simple. It seemed like affirmation. There could be blind spots in it, but just to seem like affirmation. Honestly. I wonder if I go with any of those. Let me think. I'm working on the houses in astrology, and at the moment I did the third house and the fourth house for the day. Yeah, it goes with it. It goes with the third house. Communication. That's distant communication, actually. Spoke of the mother. This is your spouse, but your spouse could be like a mother figure to you. The fourth house is roots. It's, for me, the way I took it, and I'm going to explain it. It goes back to third to me, but it's like, what part of your roots do you listen to? If that makes sense. That's what I say. You may go to somebody else to get that answer that you just got from your foundation. It's intriguing. But that's the energy, you guys. So remember, be kind. You are a reflection.